Hey church, Raymond here. I got the announcements for the week of April 2nd. We got a lot going on. Stay tuned to the end. Stay tuned. That's right, church. You got to stay tuned to the end, but let's talk about Sunday. Wow, what a great fifth Sunday. I really enjoy fifth Sundays because not only there's more times in a month to come to church, and I really do like coming to church, but it's also a time of fellowship through the potluck. Great job, everybody, putting it together. The team, the setup team, and the cook team, and all that was out there working. Great job. Thank you to all the guys that came out on Saturday and set up the tables and everything. That makes it such a blessing on Sunday morning. And also everyone that stayed around and put the tables up. Those are all great things that have to happen. Special shout out to Tanya. Great job. I didn't get a chance to eat none of that chocolate cake with them peanut butter cups in it. But anyway, she won the best dessert competition and got the big mixer and everything. And shout out to Chuck, who brought in 5 guests to come to church. So he won the $100 gift card to Harley Davidson. And look, you know what was awesome? It was really cool. And I hope you see this on here. And I didn't get your name, but there was actually a guest who almost won the event because he had enough in his family and nobody invited him. He just came. So that was exciting. Great job. I think we had like 125 people stay for potluck. And look, it's a lot of fun. And that means a lot coming into community and fellowship, having a great time. So man, great job, church. All right, we like to sit down and eat. We like to come hang out at church, but we got to be outside the walls, and that is coming up. We're going to Abbey Lane. Do you know that some stats say $1,500 a month, over 4,000 or 5,000 a year? Pastors are quitting the ministry. They're leaving ministry, and it's not because they don't love Jesus. It's not even because they've been hurt so much, though that happens. A lot of it is they're just burnt out. They're just tired. And Abbey Lane is an amazing center, a retreat center that allows pastors to come for free, to come and retreat, get back to connection to God, connection to their calling and their spouse, totally free. But the ministry that they do down there takes a lot of effort to love on people. So there's a lot of other things that they don't get done because there's just not enough time or manpower. So we're going to go down there and do that. We were going to do it back in February, but the weather got us. So we are going down there April 12th to come out and hang out. So look, I need you to sign up. Maybe you're already signed up. You should have got some messages in the chat. If you're not signed up, let us know. We're putting together food ideas and stuff like that for lunch. We're going to have breakfast. Look, go to my.oakroadfellowship.com or click on sign up on the app, and it will actually get you over to that, and you can kind of see the itinerary. We're leaving early, but I'm going to have your breakfast ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm telling you, this is one of the best serve days, and we are going to take some time to go through the prayer gardens, and if you have not experienced that, you don't want to miss it. All right, Easter, it's right around the corner, and I'm telling you, it's going to sneak up on us, but we need to gather up candy, okay? I looked in the can after church this Sunday, and there's not a whole lot of stuff in there. We need you to bring in some candy. On April 13th is a Sunday. We got to have the candy in because we got to pack eggs that night so that we can have over 1,000 eggs packed. So we give some to the Plantation Park Elementary, our kindergartners. We're going to have a blast hanging out with them, and our kids are going to have an Easter egg hunt on Easter. So over 1,000 eggs need to be stuffed on the 13th. So we need some candy. So come on, everybody, go get you 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 bags of candy. They say don't bring chocolate. I don't care what you bring. If it'll fit in the egg, we'll stuff it. And so come on, bring some eggs, bring some candy in, and we're going to have a really good time doing that. And it's a way to reach out and just introduce Jesus, introduce the love of God to those kindergartners, and to make sure our kids are loved on too. Come on, bring in your candy. All right, slow down just for a second. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? I hope you have. And if you haven't, let's have a conversation about that. But if you have, and you have not yet followed him in baptism, that's right, Jesus actually was baptized by John the Baptist. And John the Baptist was like, hey, I don't even need to baptize. Jesus said, hey, it's part of the system. It's one of the things that we do, we believe in. If you've not been water baptized, let's do that. Let's do it at the Burn Run, which is our first time of the year to get a chance to do it. We're going to be out there on April 26th at the Burn Run at Lake Bistineau. We're going to do it in a horse trough, and it's going to be a public display of obedience. All right, it's your decision. You and God, you had a decision with God for your salvation, but baptism tells the world, and what better way to do it than in public, in the community, and your testimony of following Christ might be the key that somebody else needs to hear so that they would follow Christ also. So come on, if you have not been baptized, go on the app. It says need to be baptized. Click on that button, fill out that simple form. We're going to have a shirt for you. 9 o'clock in the morning that Saturday. Be at the Burn Run. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to be exciting too. Come on, let's get baptized. All right, this Sunday, first Sunday of the month. I can't tell you. It just seems like those months are just clicking over. It's always the first Sunday, but we're doing something a little bit different this month. We've been asked by the food bank that we support, and listen to me, we could bring them whatever and they would be exactly happy. But they're telling us they have plenty of canned vegetables and stuff. We want to focus this month on canned soup, different canned soups. These are, and not necessarily just the cream of mushroom or cream of chicken. Those are to put in recipes, but we're talking about tomato soup and the different noodle soups and different things. Why don't we do that? So everybody, church, go get a bag full of just different canned soups so we can take those down to fill those things. And listen, if you are ever in need of food or clothing or items, you let us know, because we partner with these other places to eliminate the red tape it takes to go get help. You talk to us, we'll make sure that you can get food, especially the food, because of your generosity. We have a great partnership with Linwood Baptist Church and their food bank. So come on, canned soups are the focus of the first Sunday of the month, food and clothing drive. Come on, let's fill it up. All right, you made it to the end. All right, it's almost the end, but this is the last announcement part, and I really need you to do it. This Friday, a couple days from now, this Friday, we're having a night of worship. All right, we haven't talked about it a lot because we have a whole lot of stuff going on, but it's a night of worship, 7 p.m. this Friday night. Invite your friends. And why do we do nights of worship? Well, Sundays, it's praise and worship, but it's shorter, and we have a message, and there's reasons behind all that. Not going to get into all that right now, but nights of worship are a time for the church family to come together and truly praise and worship a great God. And we want to pour it all out. We're going to have lots of music. We're all going to sing, and you're going to sing loud, and it's going to be really enjoyable. I'm not going to sing that much because it's not enjoyable, but I am going to sing because I love to worship. We're also going to take communion together as a church family, and we're going to do it all together at the same time as a family, and we'll have a little bit of preaching in there, but not much. It's mostly going to be music and worship and decisions, okay? What's God doing? I know we talked about the will of God last week. It's Sunday, so what is he doing? Maybe we could ask for him to rain down some information on us during our time of worship when we come into communion with him. So come on, night of worship, be there 7 o'clock. Bring the kids. They're worshiping with us. All right, no kids program. They're coming into worship, and we're going to show them how to worship. Come on, I'm going to see you at worship night. All right, church, that's it. All right, it's time. It's over with. Wednesday night church, it's live on the internet, 8:30. Invite your friends. You're going to get a text, forward it out to a few people. Join me at 8:30. We are talking about Lot. Wow, that was something last week, and I'm ready, excited for what this week's going to bring. And listen, invite somebody to church. I love you. It's truly an honor to serve you and to serve alongside you as we impact the world. In church, we are doing that, not in our own strength, but in the power of God that he is doing through us, and it takes all of us. Let's be a family, be the family of God, doing the work of God with the people of God. I'll see you Sunday.